What up? What did? I did. Here we are. It's like a little after 2 p.m. over here at Mile Square Park. I just did 4 miles in 49 minutes, non-stop. Nice, easy jog walk. The weather's really nice today. I didn't sweat a whole lot, but just enough to get me all glittery here. But we're not dripping sweat. But it was kind of rough, actually. This is probably the first time I've been out running in probably a couple months, actually, or longer. I don't know. I'll have to look at my past videos and see how long it's been. But I pushed myself to get out here today. It's my Saturday. Of course, if you watched my video from this morning, you'll know that already. But like I said, I wanted to get out here. You know, if my helper dude didn't show up, and he didn't, so I decided to go ahead and get me a run in because it's nice and warm out. The weather's perfect. As you can see, it's a nice, warm, sunny day here in Fountain Valley, Southern California, Orange County. Nice cool breeze coming through right now. The nice warm sun beating off my spine and my booty. But it feels good. And the run was a little painful on my lungs a little bit, and you know, since I stopped running, my cardio has went down, and my weight has went up a few pounds since. I think the lowest I got was I got down to like 219 for a minute, and that's back when I was running. I was doing this thing like 2 laps when I stopped, but it started getting a little too cold. So, you know, once the winter came, it just was a little too nipply for me to come all the way down here and do that, because I didn't just give up on everything. I still do my walking at work at least 5 miles a day, 5 days a week, and then 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week on the elliptical. While I do that on my lunch break. But I didn't really gain that much. I'm back up to like 225, 226 right in there. So I gained back like 4 or 5 pounds since I stopped running, which isn't too bad, you know, considering I cut my workout down quite a bit. I mean, walking's only good for like so much. I mean, that's just to maintain. Walking just keeps you from really like gaining weight, and I don't eat that much. Really, I don't. I think the worst thing I do is my 6 Oreo cookies after my dinner, and maybe a small bowl of ice cream. Either or sometimes both on when I'm feeling cooped up. Sometimes I'll do the 6 cookies and then the bowl of ice cream, which probably is why I'm gaining the weight, just that alone, but I'm not too far off where I left off. Only like 5 pounds. I'll say 5 pounds. So I should be able to lose that pretty quick now that the weather's warming up. And I'd like to get out here at least 4 days a week to do my run, and I'm just going to keep it to 4 miles non-stop per visit at first until I feel like that's too easy, and then I'll go ahead and step it up to 2 laps, and that would be 8 miles, and then I'll really start feeling the weight coming off again, and it does feel good to get sun on my torso again, but definitely the cardio has diminished since I stopped running substantially, because I could feel it in my lungs, and my heart was pounding pretty hard. So I just took it easy, but I did push myself and not stop the whole 4 miles non-stop. So I'll get it back, and we'll hopefully get back down to where I was, 219. My goal is to get down to like 200, maybe even under 200. And I think at that point my belly will be flat. It should be once I get down to 200. It's not that far off really, but it's still there. It still makes me self-conscious. You know, it's still sticking out more than my chest, and that's how I know I still have more to go. My belly should be under my chest, not sticking out. But, you know, it is what it is. But it felt good to get out. I'm glad the weather's warming up and gets my blood moving, my lungs moving, gets my mind out of the gutter. You know, sitting there and cooped up inside all the time, you're exposed to the internet, which is very toxic sometimes. Well, most of the time actually. The internet's very toxic, and it's good to break away from that. The internet and TV and just feeling cooped up in the house all the time. It's nice to get out of that and get out here in this vitamin D, man. This is why I pay the big bucks, man, to have weather like this. I mean, look at this. It's amazing out here. It's like summertime already. Never really got too cold, but cold enough to where I wasn't comfortable out here running, you know. At least with I like to get out here with my shirt off and run, because I like to kill two birds with one stone. If I'm not able to, you know, do the sunshine on my skin, I'm just going to go to the elliptical, because you actually get more bang for the buck, I think, as far as burning calories go. Maybe not as far as like cardio. If you really want to test your cardio, just go for a run, man. That'll let you know real quick where you're at with it. Numbing. But, you know, I'm not sorry about my rants from earlier and from the last few days. I mean what I say, and I don't claim to know much of anything, really. I mean, I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out as I go, just like most everybody else. I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to know anything, really. I'm just winging it like most people. I say what I think, and I could be the farthest from the truth, really. And, you know, if I am, it's just, you know, my point of view from what I know. And, you know, it's my opinion for what I know. And that's all. And if I'm like way off and I'm actually like totally wrong about a lot of shit, you feel free to let me know. I'm open to hear other points of views and opinions, you know. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just speaking my mind. And YouTube is where I do it. And I am sorry if I offend people, but I'm not sorry about, you know, stating my opinion and what I think, you know, and how I feel. And that's the beauty of YouTube. It gives you a platform to do that. And that's what I do. And I mostly do it for me. So, you know, if I'm off my own little world sometimes, and I have, you know, my own opinions and like ideas, you know, and I don't claim to be right about much of anything. I just, you know, like everybody, we think we're right, but we could be totally wrong, you know. This guy's over here making out with his girlfriend. I don't want him thinking I'm trying to, like, you know, video bomb him here. So we'll go this way. But feels good to be back out here. You know, starting slow, and we're gonna build my way back up and get on to some different vibes here, instead of Mr. Negative pessimistic vibe that I've been having lately. But you know, a nice change of scenery could really help with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'll probably be back out here tomorrow. I'd like to at least get back out here on my weekends, you know, for 4 miles a day. That's a total of 8 miles, and it should help. And you know, I never gave up totally. I just stopped running, but I didn't give up on exercising. I still walk and do elliptical. But I go in cycles. Like I know I was just going to end this, but I just wanted to say a couple more things here. You know, if I'm not lifting, I'm doing elliptical, or I'm doing something, you know. Like when I stopped running, I got into lifting for a few months, got my muscles back up, and now that it's warmed up, I don't need to lift as much because now I can do more cardio. That's really what more of what I'm after. I don't really want to bulk up a lot because I like the feeling of my muscles being more loose and a little more flexible, you know. When you're all pumped up all the time, you just feel, you know, tight. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm back to my cardio, back to getting my sunshine on my torso, my body, my life, my lungs, my head, everything. Sunshine is good, it's life, and you can feel it. Same with the fresh air out here, the birds, the bees, the flower and the trees. You know what I'm saying? It does feel good though. But thanks for stopping by. You know what to do. Appreciate y'all. And we'll catch you later. Aight? See ya. Nope. Alright then. Button don't want to work. Later.